Hey everyone, welcome to episode 11 of Salute to the Years. I'm Jeremy Simon. I'll be giving you the news for mid-October for Disney World, Disneyland, and pretty much anything Disney. I hope everyone's been having a good week. It's been a busy time this week with Disney news. Here in our household, we're busy planning our next trip in December. It's going to be me and Erica this time, kind of a late anniversary present. It was a present last year. We're going this year in December. So we're getting that planned out. Looks like maybe staying in Grand Destino, then over to Old Key West. So yeah, it should be fun. But it's been a busy week this week. Starting off with Disneyland. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard the news, but we're going to go ahead and cover it. Disneyland out in California has gotten their guidelines from the governor of what it's going to take for them to open. So some of these guidelines are pretty straightforward to what they've already got going on in Disney World. It's like mostly outdoor queues and 25% cap for the parks, and there's also a 25% cap for the restaurants. That might be difficult. I don't even know if a restaurant can make money with 25% capacity. So that could probably be pretty difficult. Reservations will be required. That way they can do their contact tracing. Masks will be required in the parks. But the biggest one and the biggest hurdle they're going to have to get over, and this is what made Disney mad, is they have to be at the minimal risk level in Orange County, California. It is. So they can only have one new positive case per 100,000 people. That's insane. It's even if we have a vaccine, not everybody's going to be getting the vaccine starting off, and not everybody's going to want to get the vaccine. So you may have a few cases still popping up here and there, and they're still going to keep the park closed. Disney wasn't very happy about it. The president out at Disneyland came out with a statement, which I will read word for word because it's better than anything I can ever come up with. And this is coming from Ken Patrick, the president of Disneyland Resort. It says, "We have proven that we can responsibly reopen with science-based health and safety protocols strictly enforced at our theme park properties around the world. Nevertheless, the state of California continues to ignore this fact, instead mandating arbitrary guidelines that it knows are unworkable and that hold us to a standard vastly different from other reopened businesses and state-operated facilities. Together with our labor unions, we want to get people back to work, but these state guidelines will keep us shuttered for the foreseeable future, forcing thousands more people out of work, leading to the inevitable closure of small family-owned businesses and irreparably devastating the Anaheim, Southern California community." You also got statements from the mayor of the city of Anaheim, who is basically calling them out, saying that they're going to destroy lives, destroy the economy in that area. Understand wanting to keep people healthy. I'm all for it, but at the same time, people got to get back to work. It's not just because we want to go to Disneyland. It's also because people want to go back to work. And we want to do so safely. And Disney has shown at this point that they can do so safely. So I hope something gets worked out to where it gets opened sooner. Because at this point, you're not looking at reopening Disneyland until well into 2021. And that's sad for a lot of people. Good news. Some things are popping up. This is merchandise-wise. And a lot of it's popping up in downtown Disney out in California. You can still go to downtown Disney. You can still go to the shops. It's like going to Disney Springs in Florida. One of the things that really launched this week was their True Blue line. It's Spirit jerseys, everything in this deep royal blue. Really pretty. Really awesome. And part of the proceeds for that go to Make-A-Wish. Good cause, awesome color, good merchandise, really like it a lot. Also, what dropped this week and what they really started pushing was holiday, Christmas merchandise. So the holiday shop's up and running at eDisney. all kinds of stuff. We've been looking at it, especially since we're going down in December, looking to see what we like. And there's all kinds of good stuff, from spirit jerseys to ornaments to pajamas to anything and everything you can just about think of. So, the other really big news that dropped this week is discounts for early 2021. I'm going to kind of just break it down here. So the discounts are really from January 3rd through April 17th. And with those, you get 35% off select villas. And those are over at Bay Lake, Animal Kingdom, Boardwalk, Old Key West, Riviera, and Saratoga Springs Resorts. And then, if you're going, those are just during weekdays. On weekends, you get 25% off of those same places. And then, if you want to, you can also get 35% off at deluxe resorts, 25% off at moderates, and 20% off of values. And then, if you want to go on the weekends, that's 15% off deluxe, 15% off moderate, and 10% off of value. You can also get 25% off of some other villas, like over at Fort Wilderness. Those are 25%. And it looks like Polly's also at 25%. So you can get anywhere from 25 to 35% off the villas. And then, like I said, 35% to 20% from deluxe to value during the weekdays. Weekends are busier times. Friday and Saturday, they don't have as much trouble filling those rooms. Right now, they want to get people in there, especially after the new year. And I got a feeling with trying to get more people in there, some more stuff may be opening, more restaurants. Maybe there'll be some more shows coming up. I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing at this point because they're really kind of, it looks like maybe they'll be bumping up their capacity at that point with trying to get more people in there. Some people think they've already bumped it up, but Bob Chapek still is pounding the table saying it's only 25%, that when they first opened it and it was so not crowded that they hadn't reached the 25% yet. Now we're getting closer to the 25%. So we'll see what it looks like. I think we'll probably hear more about what's going on after the new year, and probably more what's going on for the holidays here coming up. They did drop a little bit of what's going on with the holidays this week over in Epcot. And this is going to be going on from November 27th to December 30th. We'd already known that some of the entertainment that was going to be there, like Joyful, Voices of Liberty, Mariachi Cobre, and the Jamators, but they're not going to be spread out. They're all going to be playing in some of the outdoor pavilions, and it's going to be set times in seats so that they can spread people out. Years past, they just kind of had stages where they could play, or they were playing in like a courtyard in one of the pavilions or one of the countries. This year, they have a very set schedule and where they'll be at. So we already knew that one was coming. They announced the holiday promenades in Epcot. All of this I'm talking about right now is going to be over in Epcot. So Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus will be in a horse-drawn carriage. Mickey and friends will be in their holiday attire going around over there in World Showcase. And then Frozen is still going to be over there. And I'm sure we'll probably still catching some of the other ones like Joy and Winnie the Pooh and some of the other ones that have been there. But these are the ones that are going to be specific to the holidays. You're also going to have Olaf's Holiday Expedition. So basically a scavenger hunt. You can go get a map and stickers. This does cost. It costs $8. So, but this might be something fun for kids to do because then you get to go all over the park. You're looking for different things in some of the stores and some of the countries, and finding where they're at, getting your stickers so you can complete the book and the activity. It sounds like it could be fun. It might be something fun for kids to do because sometimes they get bored just going around the World Showcase. Now, what else they said that they're going to do is the cookie stroll. The cookie stroll will be back. And they announced where they're going to be and the type of cookie. So you're going to have it over at the Bavaria, the Holiday treat booth over there. They're going to have a Linzer cookie. So we always call them stained glass cookies. That's what it kind of looks like to me. So I know they had it last year. We went there last year on Christmas. Last year we were there during Halloween. So hopefully they're good. They look good. Over in the American holiday area, you're going to have the chocolate crinkle cookie. In Yukon, you're going to have the peppermint pinwheel. Over at Festival of Favorites, you're going to have a gingerbread cookie. At L'Haim, you're going to have the black and white cookie. And at Sweet Treats, you're going to have a mini peppermint cookie. So I got a feeling we're going to be trying a lot of these cookies when we're down there. Erica loves cookies. It's one of her things. She absolutely loves cookies. So I got a feeling we're probably going to be able to try most of those and let you know how they are. They also announced all their holiday kitchens that are going to be open. So I'm going to try and go through these. You're going to have the American Holiday Kitchen, which I'm guessing that one's probably going to have your turkey, stuffing, green beans, cranberry sauce, that kind of stuff that they've had in years past. You're going to have the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen, the Citrus Blossom, your Festival Favorites, your Holiday Hearth, your Heim, Los Posadas, Le Marché de Noël, which I'm going to butcher some of these names, Mele Kalikimaka, the Hawaiian one, so I'm sure we'll be stopping at that one, so Erica can try some of that stuff. We are going to actually go and try, and actually, we're going to go enjoy World Showcase. We haven't done that the last couple of years because our kids get kind of bored doing that. We've always been on such a tight schedule, but we're really cutting out time to go and do that since it's just going to be us this time. So we're also going to have a place called Prost, and then Sapphire, Shanghai, Shiawassee, Tuscany, and Yukon. So many of these places are going to have so much good food. We're going to have to really kind of figure out where we want to go and narrow it down. I know it's going to be tough, and we're probably going to be sharing some stuff. We're kind of planning on that day. We don't have any reservations to go eat anywhere. We figure, hey, we're going to be trying as many booths as we can and trying all kinds of different food. So that day should be fun. We're looking forward to it. So right now, it looks like that. Oh, nope. Take that back. There are a couple other ones that really kind of stood out to me. You can have a funnel cake stand, which I love funnel cakes. And I love sweet potatoes, so this could actually go really well. They're going to have sweet potato casserole funnel cake. I don't know. I'm probably going to try it. I like sweet potatoes, and I like funnel cakes. This could either be really good or really, really bad. But we're going to give it a shot. I'm hoping maybe it kind of has some of the sweet potato fries taste to it. But we'll see. I don't know. And then over at Refreshment Outpost, this is something I'm really looking forward to. And man, I'm going to have to walk extra laps around here, I think, because there's a lot of food. But this one is a warm brown sugar stuffed pretzel served with soft serve and chocolate sauce. That is absolutely what I want. And it's not going to be hot, so it's not going to be hot weather-wise down there. I'm sure the pretzel will probably be warm. But this sounds fantastic to me. All this food sounds fantastic. Put this along with some of the other things going on they've announced over at Hollywood Studios with some of the Christmas cavalcades going on with some of the characters. They haven't really announced if they're going to do anything like with Tower of Terror. I'm sure they probably will have projections up there, but we haven't heard anything for sure. All the parks will have their decorations. They're saying they're going to have most of them. They may not have all, but I got a feeling that you're going to have most of them because Christmas right now is already looking like it's going to be really busy down there. Over Animal Kingdom right now, it just sounds like festival characters on their little flotilla, the little pontoon boat that's going by, and then some Christmas decorations. They're usually closed by dark or shortly thereafter, so I don't know that we'll see a whole lot over there. Magic Kingdom has probably the most going on with the castle projections and the different holiday cavalcades going on, all the holiday treats. I have a feeling it's probably going to be like what we're seeing with Halloween, and since Mickey's Not So Scary got canceled, a lot of those treats, a lot of those things were going on. I hope we get some of the overlays for some of the rides that they've had in the past at night, because they will be open after the sun goes down there in Magic Kingdom. So I'm hoping some of that stuff comes out and we get to see it. I would love if they ever brought the Nightmare Before Christmas to the Haunted Mansion in Disney World like they do in Disneyland, but I'm not holding my breath, especially this year. So there is still plenty of stuff to do for the holidays at the parks, and you can still go, if you have dinner reservations, you can go to different resorts, or if you have a mobile order, you can go to the resorts. I clarified that 2 or 3 times, and they keep telling me, yep, if you have a mobile order at that resort, you can go up there, get your food, take a look around. They're still doing Christmas decorating. You're just not going to have the big gingerbread houses like you've seen at the Grand Floridian, but they're still going to have all their decorations up, still trying to make it festive, still trying to make it fun, but also trying to maybe save a little bit of money, because let's face it, they've lost a lot of money this year. So that's what's going on with the holidays. That's what's going on with the news there over the last, week. So we'll kind of keep an eye on what's going on with Disneyland. That seems like it's going to be a mess. I don't know if there's going to be a lawsuit. There's rumors of lawsuits. There's rumors of the governor going back and maybe revisiting what his guidelines are. But I'm not holding my breath, because he says he's going to be stubborn on this. And this was after he sent a group of people to Disney World to see how they're doing it. And evidently it wasn't good enough. And they came back and put the hammer down on them. And it's with these guidelines, it's going to be a long time before Disneyland's open, unfortunately. So we'll just have to enjoy what we got with Disney World and the rest of the parks around the world. I know some of them are getting closer to normal. I saw fireworks are starting to go off at some of them. Like I even saw they're starting to do nighttime shows at Universal in Orlando. So hopefully we're getting closer to some nighttime shows going on in Disney World. Let's spread them out if we have to. I would love to be able to see fireworks or some kind of show going on. Let's spread it out. Let's make sure people are being spread out, with having cast members making sure people are spread out, telling them, hey, get your distance if you need to. So I don't know when we'll see them. I know we're getting closer. I know we're getting closer to Harmonious in Epcot too. Those barges they're building are massive. They got these huge screens on them. And then this giant round, I don't know if it's going to be a screen or what they're going to use it for, but I'm so looking forward to that in Epcot. I'm also looking forward to something I forgot to mention earlier, as Ratatouille's getting closer to opening. The La Caperie back there, right next to it, it's close. Its signs are up. You got menus on the side. They showed the work for the sign for Ratatouille ride. And them painting it. It looks like it has to be pretty close to going up. They got the signs up for single rider, fast pass, and standby lines for the Ratatouille ride, which is a good sign that at some point they're probably planning on fast pass coming back, which it sounds like a lot of people are saying we need it now, but they want to try and keep people distanced. I don't know. That's one of the things I'm curious about when we go down there. We won't be going to the parks on the weekend. The weekends look insane at this point, and the lines are really long, so we're really going to be at the park during the week. So we'll get, hopefully, a chance to try more stuff. We'll get a chance to try more foods, see more holiday stuff. Maybe when we're over at Hollywood, we'll go over to Hollywood and Vine, because they're doing a holiday dinner over there, so the characters will still be in costume. So that might be something we'll look into doing, so we can get some good character pictures. So we're looking forward to our trip. We feel safe going, and we hope we get to see some of you guys down there. And if we don't get to see you down there, please feel free to hit us up on social media. You can find us at Twitter and Instagram at Salute to the Ears. And you can also keep following us and listening to us on Spotify, Stitcher, and you can find us at Salute to the Ears at Simplecast.com. And with that, as always, go out and find your joy and have a magical week.